Hey everyone, this is Kyle Lacy. I'm here with Jay. This is the Baer Facts. You can see Jay on the split screen. Today we're going to talk about Red Bull and content marketing. And there are many blogs and many people that are saying the guy jumping out of a spaceship or space capsule or space shuttle or however you want to describe it is one of the most amazing content marketing pieces that has ever been developed by any brand. So my question to you, Jay, is that do you agree with that? What do you think?
Well, I mean, I think Red Bull is a great example of a company that really understands transmedia storytelling, that really understands content marketing. If you think about Red Bull, they almost never communicate about product. They communicate about lifestyle, they communicate about who uses the product, they communicate about what the product allows you to do, right? It's a great tagline. Red Bull gives you wings. But I think what they do, for example, with their magazine, the Red Bulletin, which is an unbelievable example of offline content marketing, great magazine, almost never talks about the product. I actually subscribe to the magazine. That's where I think Red Bull gets it right. This idea that Red Bull and the Phoenix Baumgartner, fall from space, Red Bull Stratus case study is the best example of content marketing ever is insane. They sent a guy to space and said, jump out. Okay. If your idea as a marketer is to take the craziest, most outlandish case study in the history of the world and say, how come we can't do that? You are going to be a very sad marketer. This is basically Old Spice 2.0, right? Old Spice a year ago, hey, let's all do that. We'll do real-time videos on Twitter. And how come we're not doing that? Because your company isn't that interesting. Because you don't have that kind of budget. Because you don't have Isaiah Mustafa, to put on camera. You probably don't have a spaceship. Nor do you have somebody willing to jump out of a spaceship, okay? So quit looking for case studies that are insane. Look for case studies that are doable. Last week or a couple of weeks ago, I wrote about one of those on my blog. It's from McDonald's in Canada. McDonald's in Canada has this program called Our Food, Your Questions. And it's very simple. It is the greatest FAQ in history. They invite any Canadian restaurant to ask them any question whatsoever about McDonald's food. So far, they've answered more than 16,000 questions, including some that are pretty like, whoa, that's kind of hard hitting, right? There's a lot of controversy
Wow.
around supply chain and things like that with McDonald's. It is an unbelievable example of focusing more on information and less on promotion. And all they're doing, Kyle, is answering questions. Every company can be McDonald's. Not every company can be Red Bull.
There you go. That's another edition of Bear Facts. Thank you, Jay.